Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Adam, this is Adam Sews, and this is this week's Friday Sews. So as you can see, I'm not in my sewing room today. That is because I am chauffeuring the husband around for some different things related to work. And I thought I would just quickly stop on here and I would just quickly check in with you all and just tell you what's been going on. So this week I have been catching up with different things. I was off Monday because I was at Sewtoon on Sunday. I drove up Saturday. It was absolutely brilliant. I will insert some footage in a moment of some of the little snippets that I took while I was up there. Unfortunately, I got really sidetracked and I didn't take much content, didn't film much content while I was there. We just had so much fun and we just got carried away and just didn't pop into our heads to think of filming because we were just talking about so much. The Saturday night I spent with Lucy, the lovely Lucy from Geek Petite, with Ruanne from Yorkshire Sew Girl, Rachel from Stitched Up, and the gorgeous Tamlin from Sewn on a Tyne. Tamlin is the leading lady when it comes to Sewtoon. She runs Sewtoon in Newcastle, and if you've ever debated going to a Sewtoon, I've been a little bit worried or anything like that, it is the friendliest place that you can go. So don't hesitate, just book a ticket, go and book a hotel. I stayed in the Village Hotel in Newcastle. It was a really, really nice hotel and really reasonable. And yeah. Yes, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by the husband. If you haven't been to a Sewtoon, which is run by Tamlin from Sewn on a Tyne, it's a lot of so. Please do go. It is fabulous. They make you feel so welcome. There's nothing scary about it, and it is just such a great day. We got to go to First of Fabrics at lunchtime so that we could go and have sort of like a private shopping event. So I did get some fabric because they have got Tudor Pink and it is ridiculously cheap at £9 a metre, £8.95. There is a few bolts left, so if you are after any of the Down the Rabbit Hole from the Curiouser range, any of the... Oh, I'm really out of breath now. What was the other one? I got the rainbows from Daydreamer, which is absolutely beautiful. I can't remember what it's called. That's really annoying me. Sundays, I think it is. Go and have a look on their website because they have still got some available. They've also got some of the butterflies from Daydreamer as well, which are absolutely stunning. They would make the most beautiful summer dress, and it is a beautiful cotton to wear as well as to quilt with. So anyway, so we went to First Fabrics. I bought some Tudor Pink, and I also got a remnant of some beautiful double gauze, which I will show you when I get back to my sewing room later because I'll do a bit more of a catch up from there, which I got for hubby to make him another woven t-shirt by Merchant and Mills. Brilliant pattern if you haven't used it. It's a woven t-shirt, so it's quite a boxy tee, but if you make it in double gauze, it floats down and sort of sits to get closer to the body beautifully. And if you use, the pattern actually tells you to use a ribbon or a stretch for the neckband, so it works really well. It's also a really good way of using up those sort of like 1 metre, 1.5 metre woven fabrics that you don't really know what to do with. It would be beautiful in a viscose. As I say, it works really well in a double gauze. It would work really nice in a sort of soft quilting cotton. It would make a beautiful shirt, t-shirt if you made one from something like K Facet, because the cloth base is so soft, because it's almost like a cotton lawn, isn't it, that it's printed on. I'll talk to myself now. So that was that. We went to Sewtoon on the Sunday, then we went to First Fabrics, then we went back to Sewtoon, and then I left and did the journey home. The journey home, the journey home was absolutely disgusting, I'm not going to lie. I got stuck in traffic on the M1 at Leicester for an hour, and then I just gradually got stuck on traffic more and more throughout the whole way home. So I left Sewtoon at, I think, around 4:30, and I was supposed to be home by 9:10, I believe, and I didn't get home till about 10:30 nearly, because of the amount of delays that I hit. But it was fine. would I do it again? Not next week, not maybe next week, not maybe the one after, but I probably will at some point. I don't know whether it'll be again this year. I would like to think that I possibly could get another Sewtoon in this year, but I'm not 100% sure. I have got an event coming up in October, which is going to be a sewing event in my local village. I have booked a venue for that, and I will go into more detail about that, and I will also do a launch video for bookings for that. That will be on a Saturday, and it will be a whole day event like Sewtoon, but it will be a one-off, and it's just to sort of see how it goes and whether it would be something worth doing moving forward in the future. So keep your eyes peeled if you are interested in attending that. There will be limited spaces for that, and some of them are already pre-reserved by some of the other YouTubers which live locally to me. So keep your eyes peeled. I will go into more detail about that once I've got everything finalised. So I will leave that here for now, and I will catch up with you in my sewing room later. I'll speak to you in a bit. Just stopping at the first services. So we are on stop number 1. Hopefully the only stop on the way to see Judy from Running So and So, which I am very excited about. We are in the services at Leicester. I don't know why I keep saying we being me and you lot watching. I've got my Starbucks, walking back to the car, just seen a lady with 2 Brussels Griffins, which were absolutely gorgeous, and you very, very rarely see them because they are a really rare breed. And I'm just about to get in the car and carry on, and we will get to Judy's on time. See you in a bit. So, good morning everyone. Today is Sunday. Today is the day of Sewtoon. It is currently, I don't know, oh, there's a clock up there. It's 10 to 9. I am just up, got ready, got showered, got in the car. I am just about to, I've got my sewing machine t-shirt on, which is my Boys Sew 2 sewing machine t-shirt, which has got my Dukey on it. I'm just about to finish my Starbucks, which, if anyone is coming to Newcastle, you must stay in the Village Hotel because it has a Starbucks downstairs, and anything that has a Starbucks attached to it is worth staying in. So I am trying to get my head around the drive that I did yesterday, because it was 5.5 hours. It was 328 miles, I think it was. So it was a bit of a long slog, I'm not going to lie. But I did get to break it up halfway through with going to see Judy from Running So and So, who is one of the loveliest people you will ever get the chance to meet. So if you ever see her at a show, go and grab her and say hello, because she is delightful. She made some amazing cheese scones, some sweet scones, and some cake, and a lovely cup of coffee, some lovely lime juice, all sorts of things. It was like being at a really posh cafe. It was absolutely lovely. Got to meet her dogs, which are absolutely gorgeous. She was talking all about her handmade quilts that she's made. I got to pick up and look at all of the stitching on all of her quilts, and her handmade whole cloth quilt, which is hand quilted, which is, it should be in a gallery. But we did talk about this because we both believers that if you make a quilt, it has to be used, because otherwise it is completely pointless making it. So if you are making a quilt, I know they take a long time, and I know they take a lot of effort, and they are time consuming, and you feel very, very protective of them, but they have to be used. Unless they are made for a wall hanging, you won't get any joy from looking at them folded up in a corner. Use them. And that is my top tip for the day. So we went to, after that, I met up with Rachel from Stitched Up was at Judy's as well, so we got to have a lovely chat with her as well. And then I moved on up to Newcastle, checked into my hotel, and then we went to Lucy's from Guy Petite, who, when I got there, allowed me to choose a little, hiccups. She allowed me to choose a little bag that she makes, and I cannot tell you now how cute this little thing is. So this bag is a little sort of like dog treat and keep your keys and whatnot thing bag. And it's got a little drawstring with a little toggle. It's made from this really cute carrot print ripstop. It has a little carabiner to clip it to yourself. I have to say, these bags are literally like they've been shop bought. The quality of them is absolutely brilliant. There's some man walking past wondering why I'm talking to my phone. Yeah, so I think Lucy sells these on her Etsy shop or something. I will link her channel down below, and I will pop her links to her shop if I can find them, which I will confirm with her. But it's got a lovely little tag on it as well. The reason why I went for carrot print is because Aldi at Christmas did the Kevin the Carrots, and Luna has all of them. They are her like best friends that she carries around everywhere with her. So I thought she has to have one with carrots on. Something's tickling me. So I'm now going to finish my coffee. I'm going to catch up on a couple of Friday Sews episodes because I'm running really early, and I am going to make my way over to Sewtoon, and I'm going to get sewn. I hope. Might not do any sewing. See what happens. So I'll check in with you in a bit while I'm at Sewtoon. Here she is. There's Rad. And Rachel. And there's Tamlin over here. So this is the famous Versa Fabrics. And I'm on the hunt. And I think what I'm looking for is over here somewhere. I've spotted it right there. Right, so I am back in my sewing room, and as you may have already seen, I am useless at filming any footage while I'm out and about, because I had every intention of filming a bit of a vlog every opportunity that I got throughout the journey and the trip at the weekend, and I got as far as the services and recording that, and then I got carried away talking to Judy and Rachel and Tamlin and everyone else that was there, including Alison from Sew Like Dotty, who I said to Darren when I got home, Alison is one of those people that I feel like I have been that's been part of my life since I was born almost. She's almost like a relative that I've known forever. It's really bizarre. I said to Darren, it was the first time actually meeting her in person at Sewtoon, and I could just sit and talk to her about anything that was bothering me, about anything in life. She's just, I don't know, some people you just click with. And I am very happy as well to say that I did have a little mini meeting about a gift in November, and we are going to be doing it again this year. So keep your eyes peeled for that later on in the year. We're going to start doing some vlogging stuff soon, and different things, and hopefully do a bit of a Zoom, or I don't know. It's all up in the air at the moment as to what's going to happen. We're going to make some plans and we're going to make it work. So a gift in November will be back in November for the second year running. Hopefully we will get even more entries this year than we did last year. So who else did I meet? I got to meet Tamlin's lovely mum. I got to meet one of the lovely ladies that is a friend of Catherine from Sewtoon Makery. I got to meet Alex. She's really lovely. And it was just so nice. I mean, I sat on the table with Lucy from Geek Petite and her friend, who I can't remember, and we just had such a lovely time just sitting there, stitching away, this, that and the other, talking, putting the world to rights. It was just brilliant. So what did I get at Sewtoon? So I said that while I was we went to First Fabrics. So I got 3 meters of this lovely tulle, and I got 3 meters of this lovely tulle, because both of them were only £9 a meter, and I was running low on both of them. The other thing that I got as well was this beautiful double gauze remnant, and I don't know whether you can see that very well, but it's like this beautiful sort of like washed out blackberry sort of colour. So I'm going to make hubby a Merchant and Mills t-shirt from that, as I said. While I was at Sewtoon, I did make some little blocks, which I can't find. I don't know what I've done with them. They're around somewhere, but it wasn't really that interesting. I finished also putting all of the binding on this project bag, which has got a big zip vinyl pocket on there, which will be going into my store. I'm just going to remove some of the binding from here to put the handle in, because I forgot to put one in. So that will have a handle. I made this when I got home. I made this silly little pin cushion because I was playing around with some little 1.5 inch squares that I was playing with, and I've also made another panel since I've been back. I'm trying to think of what else I've been up to really. I have made, for a customer, I've made a thread holder, which is made from sort of like my own self-drafted pattern, and it undoes at the front through the buckle, so it keeps it nice and closed, and then it unravels, and it is all of the pocket sizes that fit the Aurifil small spools. So then you can just literally roll it back up and then put this through the buckle, and then you have all your thread stored. So that is something that I have been working on this week. I also finished a project bag which has gone off to a new home. So besides that, I also ordered, I gave in eventually, and I ordered the Scrappiness is Happiness book by Laurie Holt. I've been on and on about getting one of these for a while, and they do I also really, now that I've seen this in person, I'm really tempted to get the Farm Girl Vintage 2, the second book for the Farm Girl Vintage, because so here's my thing. These books are about £30. I think they work out to be about $30 if you buy them in the US, which I thought was quite expensive for a book. But then when you think about it logically, in here there is there's 32 quilt patterns in here. If you buy a quilt pattern on their own, they can be anywhere between £5 and £10. So 32 of them could be about £320 if you bought them individually. So it really is quite a bargain. And I am going to start working through the neighbourhood block, which makes a house. Which I don't know whether there's is there a picture of it finished? Let's have a look, shall we? Yeah. So that is the finished quilt, and it is houses. Well, houses, cottages, whatever you want to call them. So that is what I'm going to start working on first, because I'm really interested in that block and how that comes together. So I think that's pretty much it for this week. That is my Sewtoon roundup, and I will have a little think if there's anything else, and I don't think there is. I have ordered some other things. I am waiting on the new Tula Nightshade Deja Vu to come in, which is the one with the cameo faces of the sort of gothic witchy kind of vibe, which I'm really excited about. I think it's being delivered tomorrow, and that I can start making some beautiful things from that, because I'm super excited to use that. And I think that's really it. So I hope you've had a good week. I hope you managed to get some sewing in. I will see you all soon. Take care, and ciao for now. Bye.